Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the match between FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. This is going to be a match that is going to be played at the Camp Nou. So Barcelona in this game specifically, they will be having a great advantage, and Barcelona finally do have the opportunity to take down Atletico Madrid and put them away from first place within La Liga. And in the past 10 games, the Barcelona players have not experienced any real injuries, and everything does indicate that Barcelona should be going into this match against Atletico Madrid in a very great condition. And this is also going to be a game where if Barcelona lose against Atletico Madrid, it is going to define whether they're going to be winning this league, yes or no. And just to give you guys some context and better understanding on what exactly needs to happen in order for Barcelona to go into first place, is that in this coming weekend, right, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and FC Barcelona are all going to be playing. Barcelona will be playing against Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid will be playing against Sevilla. If Real Madrid lose that match against Sevilla and Barcelona beat Atletico Madrid, Barcelona will go into first place. So ultimately, if we were to look at the table, Barcelona do need to depend on Real Madrid to drop points in order for Barcelona to reach the top of the league. It is not in Barcelona's hands. Even if Barcelona win their next 5 games and Real Madrid win their next 5 games, Real Madrid will be in first place, so they have to drop points, whether it's going to be a loss or a tie. But looking at Real Madrid's next few games, if you were to compare their games to Atletico Madrid and FC Barcelona, Real Madrid do have the hardest road. But let's step away from Sevilla and Real Madrid, right? Let's focus on ourselves just for a moment to understand just what Barcelona needs to do step by step, because our next step is going to be against Atletico Madrid. So we do need to take care of our own job and do our job first and focus on ourselves. But here's the thing, if Barcelona do want to win this game against Atletico Madrid, Barcelona is obviously going to have to score goals. But to score goals against a team like Atletico Madrid, it is going to be very difficult, because if we were to look at Atletico Madrid and their defensive side of the game, they have allowed a total of 0.6 goals per 90 minutes. They have also conceded a total of 22 goals so far within the league season, and they do have a total of 17 clean sheets. And just to give you guys some context, let's compare their defensive side towards FC Barcelona. If we were to look at Barcelona, they have allowed a total of 1 goal per 90 minutes. The total amount of goals they have conceded within the league season has been a total of 33 goals. And then when it comes to the clean sheets, they have had a total of 12 clean sheets. So you can see that there is a big difference between Atletico Madrid and FC Barcelona when it comes to the defensive aspect of the game. And look, I understand, right? If we were to look at Barcelona's defensive line throughout the whole current season within La Liga, they have had completely different types of defensive lines. They have used Frenkie de Jong as a center back. Sometimes Gerard Piqué did not participate throughout the season. Araujo was injured also. Mingueza is finally playing within the first team for the first time. So Barcelona were experimenting. But this does not take away on what Atletico Madrid have been doing defensively in this current season. And the one player that Atletico Madrid are going to greatly want to use against FC Barcelona and do damage with, it is going to be Luis Suarez. Yes, he is an ex-Barcelona player. He will be playing against Barcelona on Saturday. But as of late, Luis Suarez has experienced a short-term injury. He did encounter an injury back on April 7th that took him out until April 23rd. So he has recently came back from an injury. But even then, right, even though Luis Suarez has encountered an injury, this does not take away anything from Luis Suarez, because we know that Diego Simeone is going to want to use Luis Suarez as the focal point of that attack. And if we were to look at the top scorers within La Liga, Luis Suarez is still within the top 5 scorers within La Liga. We can see that Messi has a total of 28, Benzema has a total of 21, Moreno has a total of 20, and Luis Suarez has a total of 19 goals. Now, there are other attackers that Atletico Madrid do have, like Llorente, Joao Felix, Carrasco, Angel Correa. These are all great players that can still do damage towards FC Barcelona. But as of now, it is quite clear that Atletico Madrid's top scorer, it is Luis Suarez, and it will continue to do so. And ultimately, right, if we were to look at Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid, this current version of Atletico Madrid in this season, it is a much more balanced Atletico Madrid. Barcelona historically have always been Atletico Madrid, right? At the Camp Nou, sometimes at their home, and we have always encountered a Atletico Madrid side that's very defensive. They never necessarily had a standout attack, but in this current season, they have done that. They have players such as Joao Felix and Carrasco and Luis Suarez, and that is the type of Atletico Madrid Barcelona is going to be facing. But now let's drag our attention towards FC Barcelona and Ronald Koeman specifically, because I think that within this game, like I have previously did state before, if we do lose this game or we tie against against Atletico Madrid, it is going to greatly affect the managerial role of Ronald Koeman. And yes, it is only one game, but at this point of La Liga, every game is going to matter. And we have spoken before, right? We have discussed within the comment sections, throughout social media. There has been media outlets claiming that if Ronald Koeman only wins the Copa del Rey, then the job of Ronald Koeman as the coach of FC Barcelona is going to be reconsidered. And Laporta and Mateo Alemany are going to have to make a great decision. If Ronald Koeman achieves La Liga and they win the Copa del Rey in a transitional season, then yes, they are going to greatly consider continuing with Ronald Koeman as the coach of Barcelona. So as of now, we do not know what are the requirements for Koeman to retain his job as the coach. But let me tell you, this match against Atletico Madrid, if Barcelona lose or tie, it is going to greatly take them off the title race between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Because the only thing that's going to be left if Barcelona were to lose or tie would be for Real Madrid to win all of their remaining games, which is now going to lead us towards our predicted starting 11. What type of starting 11 should Ronald Koeman place against Atletico Madrid? And one thing's for sure, I do not see Ronald Koeman changing the formation, and I do not see Ronald Koeman changing any players within his regular starting 11. Koeman has attempted to do that against Granada and it did not work. And I do not expect Ronald Koeman to change the starting 11 whatsoever against Atletico Madrid. So here is going to be the starting 11 we should see. We should see Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. We are going to go in a 3-5-2 formation like we have always been in the past 10 games. So our defensive line is going to be Ronald Araujo as the right center back, Joao Piquet as the center back, Longley as the left center back, and then as for the midfield, we should expect to see a 5-man midfield with Serginho Dest on the right wing, Jordi Alba on the left wing, and then as for our midfielders, Pedri, Busquets, Frankie de Jong, and our front two attackers is going to be Antoine Griezmann and Lionel Messi. Looking at the starting 11 that I have placed, right, and this is what I do assume Ronald Koeman is going to be placing against Atletico Madrid. I'm going to be making 3 points regarding this starting 11. Point number 1, notice how I did place Ronald Araujo in that right center back position. Many are going to be questioning, what about Mingueza? Mingueza has been playing phenomenal for FC Barcelona under Ronald Koeman. He recently just signed a contract extension and he's going to want to prove himself against Atletico Madrid. And then as for Ronald Araujo, he has not been seeing the same amount of minutes like he did before he did encounter that injury. He has not been playing very consistently in the past 3 to 4 games. But the reason why I am placing Ronald Araujo within the defensive line is because Ronald Araujo has one thing that many center backs do not have in Barcelona, and that is his physical structure, his physical nature, his height. This is something that's going to be very important against Atletico Madrid because tactically, Atletico Madrid are going to want to hurt Barcelona through the air balls, through the corners. And the only way to defend those air balls and those corners, knowing that a player like Savic is within Atletico Madrid's starting 11, Ronald Araujo's physical nature is going to have to be there in the box. We cannot allow this Atletico Madrid side to score in corners. And Araujo can be that solution alongside Joao Piquet. As for Longley, you guys already know what I do think about Longley. We have seen what he did before against Valencia when he made that ridiculous mistake letting another player go over him while the ball was in the air, and that player specifically was much shorter than Longley. So as of now, because we have no other choice, I am going to be placing Longley right next to Joao Piquet. Going on to point number 2, and that is going to be about the duo between Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann. I know I have talked about this duo many times in the past 4 to 5 games in these pre-match previews, but the duo between Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann, this is going to be a duo that has to click against Atletico Madrid. And it's crazy for me to say that Antoine Griezmann needs to step up against Atletico Madrid because we have just talked about Luis Suarez, who was a ex-Barcelona player. He has to step up against FC Barcelona. And the fact that we're also talking about Antoine Griezmann, who is a ex-Atletico Madrid player, he is also going to have to step up against Atletico Madrid. But besides that, right, every time we do see the duo between Antoine Griezmann and Messi play on the field and it actually clicks and it actually works, we do see massive results from FC Barcelona. Because one thing is for sure, Messi is going to want to show up against Atletico Madrid. We know exactly what Messi can do. We know the type of Messi we are going to be seeing. He will show up and he is going to want to intend to build up play within and around the box. And the one player that Messi is going to be calling, it is going to be Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann has to be there. And if they do click, ladies and gentlemen, if Griezmann and Messi can actually step up in this game, then there is going to be results. And if we were to look at Griezmann's past 5 games, he does have a total of 5 goals and 1 assist. And then if we look at Lionel Messi's past 5 games, he has 7 goals and 1 assist in all competitions. And then going on towards the last key point, and it is going to be about Ronald Koeman and his selections. I think that this is a very important topic to talk about because we do not necessarily talk about the selections of Ronald Koeman in the pre-match preview. We usually talk about them after the match is over. But I think that there needs to be some self-reflection coming from this coach, which is Ronald Koeman. Because if we were to look at his selection, his substitutes, historically, most of the time, every time we do see Ronald Koeman place those subs in the 60th minute, in the 70th minute, or maybe in the 80th minute, it does hurt Ronald Koeman's end result for FC Barcelona. Because one of the things that Barcelona have failed to do in this league season is to close out the match securely and early. And the main reason why this does happen is because of the substitutions and the player selections and the player management that Ronald Koeman has been doing. So that is going to be a great priority for Ronald Koeman himself, is to know that because we're going to be playing at the Camp Nou, because this club is not experiencing any injuries, the main priority is going to be this, is to score early, score within the first half, dominate the ball, have Atletico Madrid become desperate to chase after the ball. Then that is where we're going to continue to attack within the second half. Then you can make the substitutions. But that's going to be wrapping up today's pre-match preview. Let me know what's going to be your predicted starting 11 and your scoreline for this match between FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Again, a lot is going to be on the line. I am going to be covering this after the match is going to be over. It is going to be here on this YouTube channel. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.